Hey everyone. Goodness, this has been a long weekend. It's only Wednesday. So I have been taking care of my mom the past since Monday. She actually had the same surgery that I had. And I don't want to get into her business because that's her business. But ladies, I do want to let you know that with her having this surgery, she is doing excellent. Excellent. I mean, she's up and walking. Of course, she's hunched over, but she's walking. She just did the stairs today. She took her first shower today. She's still very, very tired. So she does a lot of sleeping, but my mom is doing good, and I'm so proud of her, and it touches my heart because a year and a half ago, my stepfather, my dad number two, who I love very, very much, had passed away. And so my mom has been, learning how to live life without him. They was together for 20 years. And that's hard, and she's always wanted this done. Her and I would always talk about getting our surgeries done, separately so we can both take care of each other. And this time, she did it. I did it, and she did it. And I'm just extremely proud of her. So for all my women that question your age, my mom is 62. And for any woman that question their age, as long as you're healthy and you are up, getting around, you're active, you can actually have this done. If you ever thought about it, do it. You owe it to yourself. So that's all I'm gonna say about her, because like I said, I don't want to go too much into her business because that's my mom's business. But so that's what I have been doing. And then now I am watching our dogs because my fiance is out for business. So I had to get back, and she stayed home for a couple of days to give me that time for my mom. But now I had to get back so I can take care of the dogs. And so I am beat, but I am happy when I checked the mail today. I had ordered a waist trainer. Now, I am going to say this. When they do the liposuction on your flanks, yes, the work is done. It is done. Like, the contouring is already there. I bought a waist trainer to just kind of see what it does, to be honest with you. I know that with waist training, yes, you can slim your waist down, but if you're not consistent with it, it will go back to its original size. So because of the fact that I had lipo on the flanks, I know that with after liposuction, you can still do some molding, I will say. So I just want to try it out and see what it does for my waist. My waist has slimmed a lot, and I'm just trying something new. Never done it. I'm just trying something new. So I'll definitely let y'all know how that works out. And I'll show you where I got it from. I got it from Kay White, Black-owned business. And I just happened to run across her her TikTok. And I really had liked the design of her waist trainers. And not only that, I went to her YouTube page and I really liked her education about waist training. She did a very, very good, thorough job about explaining waist training. And so I feel more knowledgeable about it. And she did go into how her product works. And so I'm going to show you what it is about her product that made me want to order. So it came in a nice protected bag. I love these bags when it says that because I have been waiting for what has to come. So this is Kay White. Okay, you can find her on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Interesting fact, when I was actually watching, she said it is her father that does the packaging. So I thought that was a cute tidbit to know about that. You know, I think that's a great thing that, you know, she has that type of support to where, you know, because it's hard as a, you know, when you have your business and you need all the help that you can get. So here we are. This is the waist trainer. So let me show you. Oh yeah. This waist trainer has some weight to it. Oh my God. It's not, and it does have some bones in it. But like she said, the bones are flexible. So they're not like compared to a corset where they would be extremely hard. Let's see here. It feels great. Here are the eyes. I mean, when I say that it is nice and weighty, oh my goodness, it has some good weight to it. So what made me interested in her waist trainer is that when you look at it on a model, you have the curvature, okay, for the front. And in the back, you see how like this is, of course, longer for the front, but this is shorter in the back. So even what I had noticed when I was looking at waist trainers were like straight across. So it would be like this and this, like this would be just as long as this, and it'd be straight across, right? The fact that she actually kept in mind that, yes, the back of the waist trainer, that, you know, can impede on like, you know, going into more of the butt area. And that's not what you want to do, you know, like you just want to train like, you know, your flanks, the sides, you know, and then of course in the front. And so that's what she did. And that is why I wanted to go ahead and order her waist trainer. But I'm telling you, like, the weight on here is just like, oh my God. Like, I can't wait to try this on. It's just superb. It's just, oh my God. And the quality feels so good. Okay, so I have to get back to y'all after I try it out. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. I tried on a waist trainer. I had my faja on, so I just pulled it down. But this is how this waist trainer is looking. I am on the first eye. It feels wonderful. And when I mean that it feels wonderful, I mean like the quality of the material and the weight of the material. And it has bones in it. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but there are bones in it, but they are flexible bones. Nice and weighty, as I had mentioned before when I opened it. It's not compressing the butt area. I can breathe. I don't feel like I am like struggling to breathe or gasping for air. It's definitely tight, but it's not unbearable tight, you know, and I have more room to graduate. And I look forward to that. Like, I definitely think that I'm going to enjoy this a lot. Um, Things that she had mentioned not to do with a waist trainer. You don't go to sleep with a waist trainer on. 6 hours is the max that she recommends to waist train. You don't exercise with a waist trainer on. You basically throw it on, do your errands, or, move around with it. And yes, you go and do your daily normal activities in it, but you are not going to the gym in it, and you're not going to sleep in it. And you're not wearing this all doggone day long. I'm happy, y'all. I'm happy. I'm so happy. Her name is Kay White. Y'all go to her website, order you this waist trainer. It's the bomb. It's Sunday, and it's actually Sunday evening, and I am closing up the whole week with this vlog, even though I know Sunday is the beginning of the week, but that's when I usually post my vlogs. Yeah, last week was really a long week, taking care of my mom and working and wedding planning. It's making for a long week, but I am taking my bath, and I haven't taken one like since I've had my surgery, because of waiting for the whole time to heal externally, and because I'm still healing internally, and it feels so good. Oh my God, like it just feels so good. So let's talk about it. I'm 10 weeks. I'll be 11 weeks on Wednesday. Wednesdays are my anniversary date for the following week, or for the next week. So when you see this video, I will be getting into the next week, even though my updates is for the week I just completed. So I just completed my 10 weeks, and I have really been working out my core, like doing squats, doing deadlifts, glute bridges, push-ups. I have been doing it. Now, my surgeon had told me to start off by using my bike weight, so that's what I was doing. I'm just doing regular squats, no weight. Glute bridges, no weights. I do the modified version of push-ups. So, or like some people call it the female version of push-ups, whatever that means. And it has been really, yes, initially it was sore. Not sore, unbearable sore, but it was sore, like as if you have worked out. But I kept at it, and yes, I have definitely started adding on weight. So I started with 5-pound weights when I was doing my squats. Now I can do 10 pounds, and actually I had deadlifted 50 pounds because I had 225s on a bar, and I did about 8 deadlifts, which is pretty good. Now, prior to this, I did used to work out with weights. That's something that I love to do. So I definitely believe that a lot of it is muscle memory, but I'm also determined to, get back to where I used to be when it comes to working out and getting my core to being strong. And so I can tell that something is happening, and because I'm needing to increase weight because my body weight was no longer doing me any good. I would have to do more reps. And I'm the type of person that I'd rather do less reps and more weight than do more weight. And I mean, less weight and more reps, if you know what I mean. But I definitely know where my limitations are at. So I do not suggest to anybody just to go out there and start lifting weights. And if you have not done it, or you know, you definitely have to go at your own pace. Everybody's different. So that's my pace. That's what I've been doing. In terms of scar care, I'm still doing the silicone strips and the silicone gel. And I feel like it's working, but it's definitely a slow process. Like, in my mind, I would want it to be a lot lighter than what it is, but I know that it takes time and it's still new. So I have to be patient. And there's some, you know, that's I keep telling myself to be patient. But in terms of raised scar, I don't have a raised scar, and I definitely don't have any keloids. And so I'm happy about that. So basically, it's just more or less fading the scar out. Let's talk about swelling. Now, with my last video, that's when I had got my lymphatic massage. The swelling has definitely been a lot better since I have had that massage. It definitely has been under control. I have really been watching my sodium. If I have sodium, my sodium is usually in my salad dressings. You know, I like to use sriracha sauce opposed to like hot sauce, because I used to love like red hot sauce, and that has a lot of sodium. So I started using the sriracha, which I had checked to see if there was low sodium, which it is. So when I eat things, I will put sriracha sauce on my things to give it some more flavor, because I'm not cooking things with salt. I will definitely use seasoning to give it a flavor, but the sodium I have definitely like tried to manage, because it was just, I feel like after that last time, it was just like, I just felt like it was out of control. And I don't even know if it's, I think maybe because I was just doing too much because of the past holidays. But you know, I just really want to get a good handle on things. Now, let me tell you what happened on yesterday, Saturday. I had some oat milk while I was making a protein shake. And I ran out of my almond milk. I was using almond milk, but I ran out of it, and I had some oat milk. And I poured the oat milk, but the oat milk was bad, even though the expiration date was for a later time. It's for March, actually, March 23. The oat milk wasn't good, and I didn't, it's my fault. I should have did a better job of checking out the oat milk, but I didn't, and it was the last of my protein shake. And yeah, so I didn't pour a lot, but I poured enough to where I was sick. Oh my God. Like, going to the washroom, the cramping. Oh my God, I bloated so bad. My stomach like blew up like a freaking balloon. Even when I put my faja on, my faja was so freaking tight. Now, mind you, it's the same size that I always wear, but it was so tight and so uncomfortable. And I had to like gas pills to try to alleviate if there was any gas in my stomach. And it was just basically, you know, whatever it was bacteria. And so I had to allow it to take its course. Today, I'm still a little sluggish, but I'm doing great now. I'm doing better. So yay to that. And yeah, so the swelling has went down. There's still some, but tomorrow I get a massage. Yay, I'm so happy, because I didn't get one this week, but I get one tomorrow. So that will definitely help out a lot. And then also, my brother's friend came in town, and she had made asparagus soup. Now, something I did not know, okay? Asparagus is a diuretic. I did not know this. I can't lie. And so she made asparagus soup, and she made it for my mom, but of course it was leftovers. So when I came over there to my mom's house, I had some, and yes, definitely was having me go to the washroom, but she said like it's great to when you want to remove excess water off of you, or like say, I know like she would say like before she was in contests, you know, before contests, they would do like a week of, you know, eating asparagus, white fish, and just basically being able to relieve a lot of that water and tone up. So for y'all out there that are that like to cook and experiment with recipes and all of that, try making asparagus soup, and yeah, it will definitely have you going. And yeah, look it up, Google it, it'll tell you. So that was a good tidbit that I'm happy that I found out about. So that's where I'm at in my process of recovery. Just basically scar care, toning up, and diet control. And what I mean by diet control, I'm not trying to make this as a you know, temporary thing. This, I want to be a lifestyle. I'm making it a lifestyle. Because I mean, sodium, of course, definitely have my crab boils, like not all the time, but that will definitely be a treat. I will treat myself to things, but as a whole, this is what I want as a lifestyle. Because never forget, we invested in ourselves to have this procedure in the first place. So it's an investment. That's number one. Number two is self-love. We'll put self-love first and put number two, self-investment. They go hand in hand. So if you're investing in yourself, that means doing better for yourself, which means making better choices when it comes to eating and your diet. And like I said, don't deprive yourself of it, but change it. And that's what I'm doing. And I love it. I feel better. You know, I can tell you something else. Because you know you're eating bad when you go to the washroom. You take a number two and you do a number two and it smells like awful. That shouldn't be. When you actually have a clean diet, it's not smelly. And I swear, like if you do a diet that's like clean, full of vegetables, you actually shit pretty clean too. So that's something to actually pay attention to. If your shit like really smells, if it really smells, then you have to look at what you ate. Like I know if you eat steaks and like heavy meats and stuff, yeah, your shit will stink. But pay attention, or highly processed things, pay attention. You'll notice. So I really get a big kick out of not having stinky shit. Maybe TMI, but hey, I'm just being real with it, you know. I mean, hell, even with the gas is like, it's like just gas, like that smelly gas, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like you can tell, I can tell that like I'm clean eating, and I love it. Oh, wedding shoes. Remember my last vlog, I had said that I was talking about I was torn in between which wedding shoes I wanted to buy between certain designers. I went ahead and did it. I bought some Jimmy Choos. They will be here in a couple of days. I will definitely do the unveiling with you to see how I like these shoes, because I was really torn between these shoes and another pair of shoes from Jimmy Choo. So I'm hoping that they fit really good and that they're comfortable, because if not, I'm gonna buy the other ones. The only reason, there's two reasons why I didn't buy the other ones, and I'm gonna have to insert a picture. But the reason why I did not buy the other ones, because the heel was high. It was 5 inches. Now I can work a 5-inch heel because it did have a platform to it. Not a real big platform, but it was like a nice size platform that I knew that I could work with. But I just keep thinking like it's a destination wedding. I'm not getting married on the beach, it's rooftop, but I don't know. Like I didn't know how long they would hold up in terms of my feet hurting, even though it was a style that I would wear, and I believe that it would have held up, but 5 inches is kind of pushing it when you're on concrete, even with the platform. So I went with the shorter heel, but we'll check it out when it gets here and see. And then I'm also looking at some other shoes that I can change into. But I'm gonna do all of that with y'all, so don't worry. I would definitely do my unveiling and everything else that I'm doing with wedding planning. One more thing. I probably should do this at the beginning, but if you are new to my channel, check out my videos. I talk about everything. I had a tummy tuck. I, talk about my upcoming wedding. I talk about just everyday things that's going on in my life.